Asia, a vast and untamed land, home to some of the most fascinating and dangerous animals on the planet. Here, in the shadows of lush forests, in the hidden corners of unexplored mountains, and in the still waters that conceal invisible horrors, lurk creatures that not only challenge our imagination, but could turn your worst nightmares into reality. On this journey, we will explore the animals that make Asia both breathtakingly beautiful and deadly. From species that, though small, possess venom capable of stopping a heart, to the giant predators that reign with relentless ferocity. We will reveal them one by one, slowly advancing from the least terrifying until we reach the one that is undoubtedly the most feared of all. And along this path, I will tell you about an animal so strange and lethal that it has managed to face and defeat the Bengal tiger itself, the king of Asia's predators. A spirit? A living legend? You won't know until we get there. Get ready, because by the end of this video, you will never look at Asia the same way again. What you are about to discover will forever change the way you perceive these distant lands and their most dangerous inhabitants. Welcome to this journey through the most terrifying animals of Asia. We begin now. Number 10. We start this list with a creature that may not be the deadliest, but is certainly enough to paralyze you with fear if you come face to face with it. Hidden in the shadows of the Southeast Asian forests, this strange animal is so massive that it could make you question reality. We are talking about the Asian goliath tarantula, a spider whose name alone instills terror. But trust me, its presence is far more intimidating than any story you've heard. Imagine walking through the jungle, the sound of crunching leaves beneath your feet, and suddenly, a quick movement. You look down and see a spider that could easily cover your face with its outstretched legs. That is the Asian goliath tarantula. With a size that can reach up to 30 centimeters, this spider is not only one of the largest in the world, but also one of the most intimidating. Its legs are covered in hairs that help it detect the slightest movement around it, and its sharp fangs are ready to defend against any threat. Despite its size, the Goliath tarantula is not lethal to humans. Its venom, though painful, is not usually life-threatening. However, that doesn't mean it's harmless. A bite from this spider can cause extreme pain, swelling, and even muscle spasms. And that's not all. If you get too close, it can release urticating hairs from its abdomen that will irritate your skin, and if they reach your eyes, could cause temporary blindness. But what makes this creature truly terrifying is not just its ability to harm you, it's its mere presence. Seeing this 8-legged giant silently creeping toward you in the darkness is something that could freeze even the bravest explorers. The Asian Goliath tarantula is the perfect way to begin this list, because while it may not be the deadliest, it serves as a warning of what lies ahead. This is just the beginning, and the creatures that follow are even more chilling. Number 9. In 9th place, we leave behind hairy legs and face an armored predator, armed with a stinger capable of paralyzing you with a single strike, the giant Asian scorpion. With a size that can reach up to 20 centimeters, the giant Asian scorpion moves with a perfect combination of stealth and power. Its massive pincers are the first thing you notice, capable of gripping tightly onto any unlucky prey that crosses its path. But its most feared weapon is its stinger, loaded with venom designed to immobilize and cause unbearable pain. An encounter with this scorpion can be traumatic. Its sting can cause excruciating pain, swelling, and in some cases, temporary paralysis. And not only that, its aggression makes it an adversary that does not hesitate to attack if it feels threatened. If disturbed, it will rise on its hind legs, preparing to strike. But there's something even more terrifying about this animal: its resilience. These scorpions can survive in extreme conditions, from the scorching heat of tropical forests to the most inhospitable terrains. This makes them a constant and nearly unavoidable presence in many regions of Southeast Asia. The giant Asian scorpion shows us that nature doesn't need to be massive to instill fear. But don't relax just yet. Number 8 takes the concept of a nightmare to an entirely new level. Imagine a predator that can move as swiftly as a shadow and doesn't just attack, but relentlessly pursues you. Get ready, because what's coming next could be lurking, even beneath your very feet. Number 8. In the 8th spot, we find a predator that doesn't need to be enormous to be terrifying. a creature that moves with such unsettling speed and precision that you'll barely have time to react if it decides you're its target. We're talking about the giant Asian centipede, a predator that combines size, speed, and venom in a way that seems designed to instill fear. This centipede, which can grow up to 20 centimeters long, is a hunting machine crafted by nature. But its size is only part of what makes it terrifying. This animal is armed with powerful mandibles and venom that can cause unbearable pain in a matter of seconds. The venom of this centipede is no ordinary substance. It contains a mix of toxins that destroy tissues, cause inflammation, and in severe cases can lead to fever, nausea, and muscle spasms. While human fatalities are rare, reported bites have left victims suffering for days. The most disturbing thing about the giant Asian centipede is its behavior. This predator doesn't just defend itself when threatened. It's also known for actively hunting its prey, using its speed to pounce before they can react. Its multiple legs allow it to move across almost any terrain, making it a difficult threat to escape. This animal, which seems straight out of a horror movie, is found in many regions of Asia, from jungles to rural homes. Yes, it's common for these centipedes to hide in cracks or under beds, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The giant Asian centipede isn't the largest predator on this list, but it's certainly one of the most intimidating. Its ability to move, attack, and inflict suffering makes it a relentless opponent. But don't get too comfortable just yet. In the 7th spot, we face a creature that takes fear to another level, lurking where you'd least expect it. Number 7. In this position, we enter a realm where the invisible can be deadly, a creature that doesn't need to move to take you down. It's the perfect predator, silent, motionless, and lethal. So watch your step, because this next animal could turn a peaceful beach walk into your worst nightmare. In the 7th spot, we find the stonefish, a creature that redefines the concept of a hidden threat. This fish isn't just one of the most venomous animals in the world. It's also a master of camouflage, hiding in plain sight while it patiently waits for the perfect moment to strike. The stonefish inhabits the tropical waters of Asia, from Southeast Asia to the coasts of Australia. With its body covered in bumps and dull colors, it blends perfectly into the seabed. But don't be fooled by its harmless appearance. Beneath that rocky disguise lies a survival machine designed to be nearly invisible and absolutely deadly. What makes the stonefish so dangerous are its venomous dorsal spines. At the slightest touch, these spines release an extremely potent toxin that causes unbearable pain, paralysis, and, in severe cases, heart failure. If not treated quickly, an accidental step could be fatal. The venom of the stonefish doesn't just affect the nervous system. It also attacks the tissues of the affected area, causing necrosis. The pain is so excruciating that many victims describe the experience as one of the worst of their lives, and in some cases, the shock alone can be enough to cause death. Beyond being venomous, this fish is an effective predator. Although it appears harmless, it can strike with lightning speed, opening its mouth in milliseconds to devour small fish or crustaceans that stray too close. The scariest thing about the stonefish is where it lives. It thrives in shallow waters, the very places where humans often swim, walk, or dive. One careless step can turn a dream vacation into a race against time to reach the nearest hospital. The stonefish teaches us that in the natural world, what you don't see can be far more dangerous than what you can confront directly. But don't relax just yet. In the 6th spot, we'll encounter a creature that doesn't need to hide to instill terror. Its mere presence is enough to cause panic. Get ready, because the waters won't be your only enemy. Number 6. In this spot, we find a predator that combines strength, speed, and unpredictable aggression. An animal that doesn't hunt for food but attacks purely for survival. Get ready, because the next encounter is with one of the most brutal creatures of the Asian forests. We're talking about the sloth bear, a creature that may appear smaller and less intimidating than other bears, but hides a ferocity that few can imagine. This isn't the kind of bear that will walk away when it sees you. This is the kind of bear that will charge at you, and its attack might be the last thing you experience. The sloth bear, also known as the lipped bear in some regions, inhabits the tropical forests and mountainous areas of India, Sri Lanka, and Nepal. This animal, which may seem harmless while foraging for termites or fruit, shows a completely different face when it feels threatened. What makes the sloth bear so dangerous isn't just its strength, but its unpredictable aggression. Unlike other bears, the sloth bear doesn't retreat when encountering a human. On the contrary, it tends to attack violently. With claws up to 15 centimeters long and a speed that can reach 40 kilometers per hour, this bear can take down a human with ease. Sloth bear attacks are particularly brutal because their intention isn't simply to defend themselves. Experts have noted that these bears tend to target the face and neck of their victims, causing devastating injuries. And the worst part? Living in highly populated areas means that encounters between humans and bears are becoming increasingly common. But why is this bear so aggressive? One theory is that its diet of termites and ants makes it especially territorial against any creature it perceives as a threat to its resources. Its vision and hearing aren't the best, but its sense of smell is incredibly sharp, meaning it could detect you long before you see it. The sloth bear is a reminder that the most unexpected animals can be the most dangerous. Its combination of strength, speed, and aggression makes it one of the most feared creatures in the Asian forests. But if you think the danger ends here, you're very wrong. In the fifth spot, we'll face a true giant of nature, a creature that combines enormous strength with an unpredictable temperament, capable of destroying everything in its path when it feels threatened or enraged. Number 5. In the fifth spot, we leave behind fast attacks and face a colossus that, with a single move, can turn the forest into a field of destruction. We're talking about the wild Asian elephant, one of the most majestic and dangerous creatures in Asia. This giant, despite its calm appearance and reputation as a peaceful animal, can transform into an unstoppable force when its environment or space is threatened. The wild Asian elephant is one of the largest land animals in the world, with males weighing up to 5 tons and standing over 3 meters tall. Its presence in the wild is a symbol of power and dominance, but also of danger, especially when humans interfere with its habitat. Despite their reputation for being peaceful, wild elephants are incredibly territorial. And when a human, a vehicle, or even another animal comes too close, they can become extremely aggressive. With their sheer size and strength, an elephant can destroy trees, overturn cars, and cause catastrophic damage in a matter of seconds. What makes the Asian elephant even more dangerous is its ability to react quickly. Despite its massive size, it can run at speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour, and with its enormous weight, even a simple shove can be deadly. Additionally, males in their mating season, known as musth, produce high levels of testosterone, making them even more aggressive and unpredictable. In many rural areas of Asia, wild elephants have caused true devastation, trampling crops and attacking entire villages. These encounters, which are becoming more frequent due to habitat loss, have resulted in hundreds of human casualties in recent decades. The scariest part? These attacks aren't always provoked, making them even more unpredictable. The wild Asian elephant is a reminder that nature, while majestic, can also be relentless. Its immense size and brute strength make it an opponent that is impossible to stop. But if you think you've seen it all, wait. In the fourth spot, we leave behind the realm of giants and step into the territory of an ancient predator, a remnant from an era when dinosaurs ruled the earth. Number 4. In the fourth spot on our list of animals that could be we find a creature that seems straight out of a prehistoric horror story. Not only is it a relentless hunting machine, but it is also equipped with a biological arsenal designed to ensure that any enemy succumbs in a slow and painful manner. Let's welcome the mighty and lethal Komodo dragon. Native to the islands of Indonesia, the Komodo dragon is a giant that can grow up to 3 meters long and weigh over 90 kilograms. With its thick, scaly skin, razor-sharp claws, and constantly flicking tongue exploring the environment, it looks like a predator from another era. And that's not far from the truth. This animal is a direct descendant of ancient prehistoric reptiles. The Komodo dragon is an opportunistic hunter. While its attack method may seem simple, its biological arsenal makes it one of the deadliest predators in Asia. Its bite is not only incredibly powerful, but it is also loaded with venom. This venom contains toxins that cause paralysis, internal bleeding, and a drastic drop in blood pressure, leaving its prey with no chance of escape. But the true horror of the Komodo dragon is its patience. It doesn't need to chase its prey. Once it bites, it simply lets it go, following its trail while the venom takes effect. Hours later, when the prey collapses, the dragon arrives to devour it. This cruel and calculated method makes it an unrivaled predator. And don't think the Komodo dragon is only a threat to other animals. This reptile does not differentiate between prey. Documented attacks on humans have occurred, especially in the islands where dragons and people share territory. An encounter with this predator is a battle that is nearly impossible to win. The Komodo dragon is a creature that combines the worst of both worlds: the sheer physical strength of a giant and the lethality of venom designed to destroy from within. But if you think this is the peak of our list, you're mistaken. In the number 3 spot, we dive into a world where the real terror isn't what attacks you head-on, but what you don't see until it's too late. This creature, small and beautiful, hides a deadly secret that makes it one of the most dangerous threats in Asia. Number 3. In this spot, we find a predator that doesn't rely on strength or size because its venom can end a human life in minutes. At number 3, we have the blue-ringed octopus, a creature that, despite measuring just over 10 centimeters, is one of the most venomous animals on the planet. Its vibrant appearance and small size might deceive you, but getting too close could be the worst mistake of your life. The blue-ringed octopus, found in the warm waters of Asia from Japan to Australia, is one of the ocean's most deceptive creatures. At first glance, it looks harmless, even beautiful. Its blue rings glow as a warning, a reminder that this tiny animal carries venom with no equal in the marine kingdom. What makes the blue-ringed octopus so deadly is its venom, a toxin called tetrodotoxin. This venom is potent enough to kill 26 people within minutes, and the most terrifying part is that there is no antidote. A single bite can cause complete paralysis, respiratory failure, and ultimately death, all while the victim remains fully conscious. The most unsettling thing about the blue-ringed octopus is its attack method. This small predator is not naturally aggressive, but if it feels threatened, it won't hesitate to bite. And due to its size, many victims don't even feel the bite until symptoms start to appear. In many parts of Asia, the blue-ringed octopus poses a hidden danger to divers and swimmers. Its small size and ability to camouflage among rocks and coral make it nearly impossible to detect until it's too late. The blue-ringed octopus reminds us that in nature, size doesn't always matter. Sometimes the smallest killers are the deadliest. But if you think this is the climax of our list, you're mistaken. In the number 2 spot, we face an animal whose very presence is a chilling reminder that in the animal kingdom, venom remains the most lethal weapon of all. Number 2. In the 2nd spot on our list, we have what is known as the longest venomous snake in the world, a creature that not only dominates its environment but terrifies it. We're talking about the king cobra. The king cobra, which inhabits the jungles and grasslands of Southeast Asia, can grow up to 5.5 meters long, making it the longest venomous snake in the world. But its size isn't its only weapon. This snake is equipped with a neurotoxic venom capable of causing paralysis and ultimately death. A single bite contains enough venom to kill an elephant or 20 people. What makes the king cobra even more terrifying is its behavior. Unlike many snakes that only attack when threatened, the king cobra is known for its intelligence and controlled aggression. It's a hunter that doesn't just feed on small animals, but also preys on other snakes, including venomous ones. Its ability to raise a third of its body and stare directly into your eyes while hissing is enough to paralyze even the bravest with fear. In many regions of Asia, encounters with king cobras are becoming more frequent due to habitat loss. These encounters can be fatal, not just because of the potency of its venom, but because this snake is known to fiercely defend its territory and nests. Beyond its lethal nature, the king cobra has a unique behavior that sets it apart from other snakes: the ability to guard its eggs. Unlike most reptiles, this mother stays near her nest and attacks without hesitation at any perceived threat, making her an unrelenting guardian. So far, we've explored a list of creatures that embody the most terrifying dangers of Asia, from the venomous stealth of the blue-ringed octopus to the imposing power of the king cobra, each one deadly in its own way. But only one animal stands as the true king of terror in these lands, a creature so powerful, intelligent, and ruthless that its mere presence can stop you in your tracks. Number 1. In the number 1 spot, we find Asia's ultimate predator, the majestic and fearsome Bengal tiger. The Bengal tiger, a symbol of power and beauty, is the most feared predator in Asia. Weighing over 250 kilograms and reaching up to 3 meters in length, this big cat combines raw strength, speed, and intelligence, placing it at the top of the food chain. What makes the Bengal tiger so terrifying isn't just its size, but its ability to stalk. This predator is a master of stealth, moving with an almost supernatural precision through the undergrowth. It can approach its prey undetected until it's too late. Its attack is swift and devastating. With razor-sharp claws and powerful jaws, a tiger can take down animals much larger than itself in a matter of seconds. And if that's not enough, its speed, up to 60 kilometers per hour, makes it an unrelenting hunter, capable of chasing down its prey without mercy. But what makes the Bengal tiger the true king of terror isn't just its hunting skills. In the rural areas of India and Bangladesh, these tigers have been responsible for hundreds of human attacks, especially in regions like the Sundarbans. Here, tigers don't just stalk animals, they also see humans as prey. Man-eating tigers are not a myth. In some areas where humans encroach on their territory or resources are scarce, tigers develop behaviors that make them even deadlier. These animals don't fear humans. They hunt them, study them, and attack with calculated precision. The Bengal tiger isn't just the most dangerous animal in Asia. It's a living reminder of nature's raw power. In its territory, there are no rivals. It is the ultimate predator, the true king, and without a doubt, the worst nightmare you could encounter in these lands. But wait, don't leave just yet. Remember, I mentioned something about an animal capable of challenging the most fearsome predator on this list. A creature shrouded in shadows, with a ferocity that has even left tigers, the undisputed kings of the jungle, bewildered. What you're about to discover isn't just a creature, it's a living legend. Zero. In Zero Zone, we find a being that seems more like an apparition than an animal. The mysterious black panther, known by many as the shadow of the forest, not only challenges the Bengal tiger's dominance in its territory, but has also instilled fear with its unusual stealth and aggression. In the dense jungles of India, particularly in places like Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh, stories have emerged about a mysterious black panther that not only defies the rule of tigers in its domain, but, according to some accounts, even attacks these great felines. In 2017, in a reserve in central India, rangers documented fight marks between an adult tiger and a large black feline. While there was no conclusive evidence of a winner, the marks in the area suggested a brutal confrontation. Locals began claiming that a black panther, which they called the shadow of the forest, was gaining territory against the tigers, an almost unheard of situation. In many Asian cultures, black panthers are seen as omens of bad luck or supernatural creatures that appear to protect the jungle or punish intruders. The idea of a phantom panther that even challenges the tiger aligns with this kind of mythology. What we have seen today shows us just how terrifying the animal kingdom can be. But in another corner of the world, far from these jungles, discoveries have been made that have both baffled and terrified everyone. Bolivia, with its hidden secrets, holds findings that defy all logic. Don't miss my video. Discoveries in Bolivia that terrified the world.